gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. Chop Shop. Chop Shop.
See, I've been flipping through pages, just simply amazed of all the things that I brought myself through. Time after time after time, I see signs of me just losing my mind, but I see now I needed something new. My brother always told me, say what you mean and to mean what you say. But when I say what I mean, it sounds so mean when I say it. And I can't just sugarcoat the stuff that needs the truth. And though it's tough, I will not hold my tongue. If you're wrong, you gon' know what's up. But it's love, and though the world may not be rocking with me, I will not change my heart for nothing iffy. And if I get tired and lose my mind, the Lord forgive me. I simply just got off track, but I promise that I'll get it back. I won't live my life a fool. See, a lot of shit done happened that done broke my heart in two. Like my nigga lost his leg and think that's all he does is lose. But if I can prove to him he inspires me to do this music live. Sometimes I wish that I can just learn how to fly. Cause I'm tired of being low. Gotta get out my ways, I gotta count my days now. I keep on looking higher for some kind of sign to see where I need to go. Gotta get out my ways, I gotta count my days.
I got you, B. Look, I just been counting my days up. Engineer mixing my ways up. Still holding grudges with niggas from back in the day, cause I felt like they played us. Ain't no working for minimum wages, my nigga. I promise they ain't about to slave us. I should work in the kitchen, my nigga, the way that I'm seasoning, kicking its flavor. Smoking blunts, looking up at the skyline. Get so high I might jump out and skydive. Struggling, eating no pot pies. Now we get to the chicken like pot pies. No, we get to the dough like a bakery. Say my present, I get to it faithfully. When I found out that niggas is hoes and hoes want those, I was cool on them basically. My son really feel like I'm Batman instead of a typical black man. I know that he probably would feel a little different if he knew I was trapping. I trapped grams. Remember them nights at the bando. We kept that bitch booming like Lando. I kept it 100 when people betrayed me, and now they can't see me like Camo. I've been making these moves and stick to the code, but never could live by the rules. Told my dog not to trust the bitch, he trust her anyway. Ended up playing the fool. See me, I be playing it cool. Went to college and abandoned the school. Linked with Delta and we branded the crew. Daily strip clubs in Memphis for two, and I'm keeping it two. Sometimes I wish that I can just learn how to fly. Gotta get out my ways, I gotta count my days now. I keep on looking higher for some kind of sign to see where I need to go. Gotta get out my ways, I gotta count my days now. What the fuck you waiting for? You need to make a change right now. What the fuck you waiting for? What you waiting for? Say you tried and you cried and you're tired of the life you live. Tired of the life you live. Nigga, make a change right now. Ain't got no time for no bad decisions. It's bad for business. Got a lot that's on my wish list. I got a vision. Got no time to not be driven. I need precision, can't forget I'm on a mission. But that's a given, even though I haven't finished all what I envisioned. Did I mention that I got no time? I gotta survive. Sometimes I wish that I can just learn how to fly. Cause I'm tired of being low. I keep on looking higher for some kind of sign to see where I need to go. Gotta get out my ways, I gotta count my days now.
Now rocking with DJ Ology in the Chop Shop.
We got a party to go to tonight.
Oh snap, we got a party to go to tonight, and it's called the Networking Mixer. It's going down 7 o'clock. Make sure you're here. If you are an artist, entrepreneur, creative, maybe you're a rapper or a singer, maybe you're a producer, maybe you're just an instrumentalist, but you are in the creative realm, in the creative space, and we know that about you. You just ain't some weirdo on the couch just trying to get out and hang out. Hey, man, this is where you need to be at 7 o'clock. So, welcome everybody to the Chop Shop Podcast. This is the DJ Lifestyle Show where we showcase what the DJs do. Shout out to my guy, DJ Hezekiah over there. What's happening?
I'm back.
Finally back. Came down off the range. What's good, my guy?
What's good, man? I missed you guys.
Man, we miss you too, man.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. I should have. I forgot, to be honest with you. I was gonna bring Trap Spelling Bee back today just for you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure you're happy that I didn't.
Whatever, man. Damn. I got pretty good at Trap Spelling Bee.
That's because you bought it and was using it at home.
Whatever.
But it's all good though. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Don't get mad because you was losing.
You
lost, man.
Look, man, you focused on the wrong thing, man. Who's to the right of you, man? Who's that guy over there that's hovering over the cake?
DJology. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Tapping in, man. Been on the hiatus for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
You got your little cute little
What's
polo
up?
outfit on. You got your little polo on today.
Yeah, I had to.
I'm black owned over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was.
That's black owned right there. That's black owned right here. The guest that's black owned. Cutter got on black owned. Yeah. You got on Ralph Lauren.
I got on black on too. I got on some of them season socks.
You got black on. There we go. Then
I got some of them season.
I was black on.
I'm just giving him a hard time. This shit fresh. I'm just mad. I'm just hating.
Literally, he got black on.
He got black on. He do got black on.
You
do got black on. Okay, then go ahead then.
But I got on some season socks though.
Okay, well that's all right then.
Yeah.
So you black on there. That's cool, man. You know, when I get dressed, man, I just feel that
you feel the need to do that
every time.
I get it.
Yeah, we can't leave out Mr. Old. You know, Mr. Okay, I ain't gonna say Mr. Light Skin today because he's normally the only light skinned person today. We're gonna go over there to Cut a Classic. What's up, my guy? How you doing, man?
Man, I can't complain, man. I'm good. I'm real good right now, man. I love the energy that's going on around me.
Yeah,
feel good right now, right?
Feels real good, man. I think got a exciting evening planned, don't?
Oh
yeah, we do. So who's gonna introduce the guest? Ology. To put you on the spot.
Freezing Kyle, y'all know him.
Just jump right to it.
Did you throw that picture in there? Did you throw?
No, not yet. I'm about to put it up.
Right.
I'm about to put it up right now.
Yeah, do that first. Please.
Do that first. Please. He's sitting, but they looking at him right now. Like
they got me.
Yeah, Mr. Sean McCoy, owner. What? 3 locations, right?
We got some
right now.
Right now, some claps. We don't have no
Yeah,
video.
Mr. Sean McCoy.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. One time,
Dope, man. Hey,
super dope cat.
I am sold on Freezing Kyle.
Let me ask you this question real quick before we jump into Sean business, because we're gonna get all in your business, Sean.
That's cool.
What I want to know is, did you bring any? Okay, you did. You see, I see the plates there, and I see the. Before we get to cutting into this cake, he made us a dope ass ice cream cake, man. Let me upload this picture real quick so that they can see this beautiful specimen that's not gonna look like this
within the next few minutes.
Oh, we finna fuck this cake all the way up, man. Finna fuck it all the way up.
These are all pre-released too.
I believe that, yeah, man. So it's special right here.
Yeah.
What we got? Who do we have to know, owner, to get a chop shop cake? They just come in and say they want the chop shop, man. It's probably gonna be like rainbow colors and all kind of different stuff on it, man.
Let's come up with it.
We should do that, right?
We come up with a chop shop cake.
That's what I'm talking
about. Put it on the menu. Put it on our little.
Cause Dave got a turkey leg. You got a turkey leg out there now, fat ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I got the Ology.
Damn,
if you fooling with Hank's Cool Cooking, man, go over there and order that Ology and get you a side of mac and cheese to go with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
we
turkey
done
and waffles.
With Hank went out to the shop.
Yeah.
Shout out to
everybody, man.
Yeah,
so we just gonna get to it, man. Just jump right on into your business, man. Who are you, Sean McCoy? Let's start like before Freezing Cow. We get to that.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back. Where you from?
I'm from the city. Okay. I grew up on the north. I was born on the north.
Okay.
So and whenever when we started school, I went to Eisenhower. I started in Eisenhower. I went to Dale City.
Okay.
You know, and then I went to Dale Crescent Middle School and everything. But that's really the beginning. I began from the north side. I moved to the east.
Okay.
And I stayed a little bit in Dale City. You know, and then I went to we moved out to Midwest City.
Okay.
You know, and I graduated from Northeast.
Okay.
You know?
So if I were to go back to your high school and I would have asked 5 people something about you, what would they say first?
The first thing they're gonna say is airbrush.
Airbrush.
That's where everybody know me from. Yeah. So.
See, I don't have no clue. So see, there you go.
Yeah. So my first business, when I started my initial business, I was 13 years old. And I was hustling in school, selling T-shirts to the teachers. Okay. To all the dancers, the cheerleaders, everybody on the street. So everybody knew, you know, I was a high school dude back in the day when I was an entrepreneur then.
Okay.
You know, I had a old school Beretta, it was all black.
Okay.
And I airbrushed Tupac, Leah, Left Eye, and everybody.
Oh, you one of them serial entrepreneur dudes.
Yeah.
You one of them, just always hustling.
So, I mean, I was always born to do this. I just didn't know it was going to transform to what we are today, which we eventually get to. And then, you know, the growing pains of business would start from there. And you know, we'll get into details about that.
Okay. So, and the cake is up there. Y'all see this beautiful ice cream cake that says Chop Shop. I ain't got my glasses on. I got these sunnies on, so I'm over here trying to be cool.
Podcast
Can't read shit.
Sundays at 4 p.m.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought I remember from earlier. So,
That's dope,
what's up under all that good, the way it look? What's under it?
Okay, that's it's gonna be an Oreo ice cream cake.
Okay.
It's gonna be a vanilla
Okay.
Oreo mix in.
Okay.
I put a little vanilla cake in it, and we
Okay.
got a layer of chocolate cake at the bottom.
Okay.
I just did something simple, and Ology, you know, he begged for some caramel on it.
Hey,
so I had
man.
to
Oh,
get it
is that?
on
Oh,
there.
hold on.
Hey, man.
Oh, hold on.
Bro, I texted you.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
did.
he
you
hit
did.
me up and asked me.
You
I told him to put
did.
the caramel
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, but
Somewhere
you.
or
But
another.
no. Hold on, Sean. You ain't do nothing wrong, brother. You ain't do
Here we
nothing
go.
wrong.
Here we go.
Hey, did you get a text from Ology saying, "Hey, man, I told him to put caramel on this thing, man, caramel"? Cutter, you get a text from?
Ology was the first one.
I figured.
Yeah, I bet you was.
Did you send that message to
It's
everybody?
not the point.
I
That's
sent
not.
it to
That's,
them too.
that's,
See, I wasn't friends
Did
with
you
them
get
yet.
Did you get a message back from
No,
Roscoe?
bro.
You didn't?
No, what I'm
No.
saying,
Oh,
though,
okay.
what I'm
All right.
saying
All right.
is, what I'm saying, Ology.
I'm just saying.
You made
I'm
sure you
just
got
saying,
what
bro.
you wanted on there. You
Most
didn't. You
indeed.
didn't call no. Hey, did Sean hit you up, man? Bosco, I know you busy.
He sent you a message.
Hey, see, you see what kind of shit
That's
going
all
on
I'm
here?
saying.
Ain't
And
nobody
then,
told-
but hold
ain't nobody
up.
Oh,
Ain't nobody told me
Today, I decided, I go ahead and do the right thing. I went ahead and tagged you and
Yeah, he did.
Hez.
Yeah.
This dude here
too
was
late.
still upset, huh?
Yeah.
late.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
That's too late.
Exactly.
You can't tag somebody.
Why
else.
not?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about,
Hour
Cutter.
before?
That's what I'm talking about,
Why not?
Cutter.
It wasn't an hour, but it was earlier.
It might as well have been an hour
It was
before.
early.
It was early this morning.
But it was the same day.
How come you didn't reply? Let's
That's not the
let's
point.
answer that.
That's not the point.
How come you didn't reply?
That's
Was you-
personal.
You asked him a question because you was expecting a response,
You know
right?
what?
No, don't give him no easy
I'm
way
gonna give him
out, man. Don't give him
Brosco,
no easy way out.
Brosco said that he cool with whatever.
Exactly.
He said that last.
Bullshit. So why is he complaining now?
Hey, man, don't be cussing
So
out.
why is he complaining now?
Don't be fussing at our guest.
Why is he complaining now?
He is
Hey,
a
man,
guest.
I
of
tried
ours.
to keep it open.
Why?
And if I had Cutter and everybody on, I was gonna make it 4 ways.
See what I'm saying?
Your spot is this. His spot is that.
See what I'm saying?
man,
See,
see?
I was gonna
See, that's-
personalize
see,
each corner.
But you got to hit everybody
Huh?
ahead of time.
Hey, man.
Hey, that could
I
be the
figured-
cake, bro.
I
That'd be
figured-
hard to do, though, huh? Like to do
What's
to
that?
do a lot of those.
No,
No,
we do
wouldn't
that.
it show?
See, with
wouldn't
the cake, bro,
No,
it
you
opened
need
up.
to-
Hold on, man. I need to go get a- I'm gonna go get a
I
knife
get it.
real
I already
quick.
know what it
There
is.
you
We
go.
gotta-
Yeah.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna go get a knife. Real
Yeah,
quick.
I don't need a
Yeah.
knife. Just give me the cake. Y'all get y'all a little fork and get what y'all want, and then just okay, whatever. I guess we'll share. But yeah, that's what we should do.
We can
That's
do
what
it.
we should do. We'll figure it out.
We'll come up with the ingredients inside, and they can ask, "Hey, I want that
Yep.
that chop shop."
Now let me ask you this, man, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to the only other staff person I know there.
Yeah, that's my right. That's my right hand
Yeah.
right there, man.
So are we getting all excited about having a cake, and then you gonna go later, and then she gonna be like, I don't know why you got on there thinking you run shit. You don't run a motherfucking thing. Talking about they gonna give them they whole little thing, and who authorized you bringing cakes up there?
I'm gonna tell you this: we got a level of understanding that's unreal, man.
Yeah.
You know, I listen to her feedback. She listen to mine, but she's my right hand. Like I said,
I love it, bro.
If we bring something to the table, we talk about it, and if it's
Okay.
gonna work, we're gonna try it.
Okay.
Look, this creation was us coming up with it together. You
Really?
see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
It was, our competitors like
Yeah.
Baskin Robbins.
Of course.
and They do it already.
Yeah.
But they don't do it at the level that we do it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
I'm not bringing nothing to the streets that's never been created.
Right.
We just reinventing what you normally have.
Well, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. There's nothing
And
new
it's
under the
great.
sun, but
Yeah.
there was no freezing cow until you guys brought that to us. So thank you for
but
that.
Baskin
bro.
Robbins is not doing that spin with lactose.
No, nobody. We're the
Okay.
only ones.
All right.
We're the only
All right.
ones.
Maybe
that
I
got-
missed that while I was out there.
That's what happened when minority black folks in particular
Man, that's like the
decide
best
we
thing
going into the ice cream game. Like, hold on now, everybody we know can't eat this after 17
Exactly.
years old. So
Exactly.
That was big. So whenever we took over, the older I got, I became lactose intolerant. So I couldn't do regular ice cream.
right.
So I said, okay, so how can we, bring this to the masses to where, a family of 5 come in, 2 of them can't eat because they can't do regular milk.
yeah.
So let's change it to lactose free to where
community.
everybody can eat it.
Okay.
And bro, we did that. It just set off like a wild.
I don't even think I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie. I know I didn't think about it. When we came, that first time we came, we didn't give a shit. We hey, you know what, this ice cream, hey, let's go for it though. We didn't
ice
care,
cream
man.
was cold as shit.
Oh my God. And it was hot.
Cold.
It was hot outside.
Cold. It's like
it was so good.
different level cold.
Yeah. And the level of customization you get when it comes to ice cream, bro. Like it's I'm not trying to sound like more serious than I am sounding, but it's really pretty dope though. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for those that really like I'm trying not to sound like a cornball, but getting ice cream is like an American pastime.
Bingo.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do it. Everybody tries to have their spin on it. And I'm so glad that your spin on it is working. People are really fucking with it.
It's working because when we took over Brosco, it was in the dumps.
Okay.
I mean, the family that sold it to us was pretty much like it's a failed business.
Right.
And those are probably some of the hardest businesses to do because they already got a reputation of being.
You got to change my mind now.
So in order, you have to promote. You got to put yourself out there. You got to let people, invite them into the process.
Okay.
And that's what I always do. Everything we do.
So that took me somewhere that I didn't know. See, so Freezing Cow's not new.
No.
It's just new for you and new for Oklahoma City in this way.
Yep. Yeah. So
the
family, when they started about 5 in the city. It was an Asian family.
Okay.
And the origin behind rolled ice cream is a Thai style ice cream.
Okay. Talk about it.
They do it over there in Thailand in the middle of the street. They don't use the same clean ingredients that we use.
Right. It's in the middle of the street.
But the same style, it's from the other side of the world. So the key was for us is, okay, how can we bring this over? I mean, how can we adopt this, but Americanize it?
Okay.
So when we took over, it was only like 10 things on the menu.
Okay.
I said, you know what? Let's do 20.
Oh, snap.
A little while after that, it went up to 25.
Okay.
Now we up to 50.
I was about to say, where you at now? Because this is a lot. I don't even try to count. I just know what I like.
Yeah, and the reason why it's grown so much is because we listen to our customers. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
When the customers come in and they say, hey, why don't you try this? We throw it out there for a little bit, see if it's going to sell, blow up. And so we wouldn't be where we are today as in the business and how fast it's grown without us having that opening to the streets.
Got you.
A lot of owners, what they'll do is say, we're going to do it this way because this is my way.
Right.
No, you got to invite them in.
You got to be able to pivot, man.
Yeah, you got to
be able to pivot.
and it's hard for a lot of people to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I actually welcome that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you like feedback?
I love it.
And ideas.
That's the whole. That's how we got here.
So, let me ask you this question. And we did fast forward past the airbrushing, and we're gonna get back to it.
Okay.
But since and matter of fact, let's go back to that.
Okay.
Because we're talking about pivoting, and you said you started off with the airbrushing, and now you're selling ice cream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to that airbrush moment. What were you brushing? What was that thing that you? What was the thing that you wanted to do that made you start airbrushing? Me was Bart Simpson. I never got to the airbrush part, but I drew Bart Simpson on clothes and people liked it.
Dude, I used to go to the fair. I was always artistic, so I used to always draw. This is going back to whenever I can draw before I can,
Me too.
My ABCs.
I could. Okay,
So
I was showing off now.
I was so good, seriously. So that was my passion. It got me away from my personal life and all that stuff. That the stresses of life. That was my getaway.
Okay,
So I kind of just dove into it.
Okay.
And when I went to Northeast, I mean, it took over. Like I said, I was doing stuff for people at Douglas, Star Spencer,
Okay.
Millwood,
So you was out there.
I was out there.
Okay.
So everybody knew me as the airbrush guy.
Okay.
So I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know how to scale it. So
Got you.
me learning my first business.
Hold on, pause real quick.
Okay.
For those that don't know, scaling your business, what is that in 15 seconds? Can you do
Scaling
that?
your business as in making it to where you can make a living off of it.
There you go. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Scale the business to where you
How to
don't
grow
need
it.
Yes. To grow it to where you got 3 locations in 1 year.
Gotcha.
I learned about scale. then.
I'm nervous watching you. I'm like, shit, that nigga gotta know. I'm glad because this one closer to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna I'm gonna tell you why I did so much so fast.
Okay.
But scaling in business and learning about margins and all that stuff. But at that time I didn't know.
Okay.
So I got burnt in on a lot of deals. I did T-shirts for people. They never
Okay.
paid me. I did stuff
okay.
on people's cars. They didn't pay me. But those are the growing pains that got me to this point today.
Okay.
You got to learn. You got to take them licks. It ain't no shortcuts in business.
Thank you,
know?
brother. I'm so glad you said that.
It's not. We live in a today's society, so everybody wake up, they see someone on Facebook, and they say, well, I can wake up and do that too.
I can do that.
But they don't realize behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, to get to that point.
You've been an entrepreneur for how many years now?
Well, we go back to when I was
the mindset,
12
like,
was when I got my first tax ID. So
Right. And then that's like a little stunt, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I was 12 when I just started. I know y'all was in the sandbox and shit, but I was getting money.
Yeah, I was
12.
I always wanted to be a hustler, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And growing up in the streets and seeing stuff that was negative, I could have went that route.
Okay.
But I wanted to do it legit.
You
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what took me to that point.
Okay. So ain't nobody gonna be like, oh man, John, that's what y'all call him? Oh, we call him Little Killer Starter back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He run up on y'all. He light skinned, but he didn't play that shit.
I was never into that. You know what I'm saying? I never was in circles. It was always me. I was always focused on, what I can do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
That kept me out of trouble.
So after the airbrushing, what was the next venture? Because most millionaires that I have encountered, they're making money. They made their millions doing some shit they didn't think they was going to be doing.
Never thought I'd be doing
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So I don't know where mine are coming from, but it ain't been this music and podcast shit yet, so I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But if I tell you right now, if Head start making millions with this cobbling shit, that'll kiss my ass. He ain't going to hire me, though.
Yeah.
He kiss my ass.
So
I know he ain't going to hire me. I wouldn't hire me, shit.
after the airbrushing, I still did it. I still hustled.
Okay.
But it wasn't money to where I can survive off of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't working. I was just putting all my eggs in one basket out of high school just to, hey, this is going to blow up. This is going to blow up.
Wow.
You
He
know,
was that
so
guy.
that starving artist saying
That's
was
awesome.
true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
said, man, I need to get a job to pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? This
Okay.
money ain't coming in the way I want. So
Okay.
I went to 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Started
Introducing
off-
7-Eleven.
And
How old were you when that
wild.
started?
man, I started working at 7-Eleven when I was 17, 18.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
How much did they pay at the time?
At the time, it was like $9.50 an hour.
Yeah, 17. If I was 17 making $9.50, I'd have been
Yeah.
rich. When I was 17, I was
Which
making
one
like
were you at?
$4.25,
I
$4.35 an hour and
listen to
shit.
this. This is how crazy. My first store ever. It started off in Lyrewood when Lyrewood was drunk.
Ooh.
Oh man.
I worked overnight there. Got robbed my first day.
I was about to
Boy,
say,
that's rough.
ooh.
Yeah.
What year was that?
That's getting broke
Man,
in.
I think that
boy.
was in 2004.
That's broke in.
Yeah.
Lyrewood or the one out there
Yeah,
on Heaven.
2004.
That's where I remember you from.
Yeah,
you
I
probably
know I
remember me there.
from somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I was the first day I was there, man. A little group of little youngsters come in there, man, and they knew I was new.
I bet I know who they
They
is.
knew.
They knew I was
We
new,
ain't
bro.
gonna talk. We ain't gonna say their names. Though.
Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna
bet
say
y'all-
their names.
I bet y'all know all.
Do you see him now? Have you seen
I see
anybody?
him now, man, and we dap it up and everything. I'm like, man, I know you stole them Black and Miles, but you know we all good. They came in, bro. You know we
Yeah.
had that Swisher rack in the back. Man, them youngsters. They was like, hey man, I need some help over here at the fountain machine.
You turned around this
I'm
way?
fresh. I'm new.
Gone.
I got you, man. I come back, the whole damn shelf gone.
they
They walked out with the whole
were
shelf.
planning it all week.
Bro.
They went Alonzo on them. I've been planning it all week.
Yeah,
Yo, they got a new one. They got a new one over there.
So I learned a lot about myself, man, and just self-control and everything then. And it's beautiful how everything works when we put this whole story together.
Right.
Because everything led up to this moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I worked there at 7-Eleven, started there, and I said, man, I don't want to work for nobody my whole life.
Right.
So I'm gonna work here. I'm gonna stack my bread.
Okay.
I don't care how long it's gonna take. We gonna get there.
Makes
No.
sense.
So I worked my way up to assistant manager. I was getting paid probably like $11, $12 an hour. Then.
Balling.
And then I got promoted from assistant to GM within that same year.
Okay.
I said, okay, well, I might as well keep going.
Okay.
So I became a GM, man. I was a GM there, man, for about 10 years plus, you know, making about $70,000, $80,000 a year. You know,
wow.
I didn't have no kids or nothing like that, so I was able to just put pretty much 80-90% of my checks. I was living like I was broke.
Yeah.
I worked in Lyrewood.
Okay.
I lived in Lyrewood.
Oh, boy, you was
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Boy.
I stayed in a one room bungalow,
Okay.
and I stacked my money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I saved up enough, and people didn't think, you know, I had a goal, but while I was there the whole time, 7-Eleven was teaching me to get to this point.
Okay, so what was that first lesson other than don't turn your back when a group say I need help over here and they seem suspect, but you don't want a racial profile because they look like
don't
you,
wanna-
but your gut say these motherfuckers is on some
Get ready to
bullshit.
steal
You know
something.
what?
Taking
What was the
something.
first lesson?
Over time, man, they grown to respect me because I respected them.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
So
I didn't
respect.
treat them different.
Okay.
I treated them just like my richest customer.
Okay.
I treated them like my poorest customer. I
got
treated
you.
them like my ugliest customer, my
I got
cutest
you. Oh,
customer.
you cute. Okay.
So I was consistent. So over time, they weren't stealing from me. They was watching after my store.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
got you.
when I got promoted, they moved me to about 10 different stores.
Yeah.
And that's when we ran into each other.
Yeah.
You see me at my last destination.
Right.
But I worked over there off 16th and Meridian.
Okay.
You know, and that was probably one of the roughest spots.
Yeah, a little different.
It make Lyrewood look like Disney.
Yeah.
16th and Meridian rough. Bro.
Yeah,
And I didn't
yeah.
even think it was like that,
Yeah.
but man, and that's when I met my right hand.
Okay, talk
You
about
know
it.
what I'm saying? And she, I'm gonna say this little saying right
Was
here.
she buying a black and mild like a wine wood tip or something?
No, man, she was coming in.
wood
She was coming in staring at me.
wood tip.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, kind of getting her info on me when I wasn't at work. and
Let me ask you
everything,
this though: was you in the cars back then? Because you can tell who at work at 7-Eleven by the cars out there now.
Yeah, I've always been a
So
car.
you had a whip out there too.
Yeah,
huh?
I had my
Okay.
Camaro out there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so everybody knew me as the 7-Eleven dude that drove the Camaro.
With the car, yeah.
So everybody be like, man, I know you from that's the car out there.
yeah.
So that's how people connected. And so they see the Camaro out there, they'd be like, oh, Sean in there, let's go in. and
Yeah,
holler.
it's all good. Yeah.
You know, so that brought so many people into my
Cause that
stores.
matters. I go to stores based on the interaction.
The interaction.
Convenience stores, I
Sure.
do for real.
You got to, man.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned the importance of customer service.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So working there, being a GM for about 10 years, they promoted me to be a hiring manager.
Okay, so now you get
So-
to. Okay,
I got an invite to the office.
I got you.
That's when I learned the real deals of running a business.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you was
Learn
gonna
about
tell us where they make all the stuff at for 7-Eleven.
Nah.
Yeah, all the
man.
donuts and stale
Yeah.
donuts.
We already knew that. They had the little bakery on 16th and Melrose.
Little
You know what I'm
stale
saying?
donuts. Yeah.
real chocolate? Or
is that just
chocolate flavored grease?
But no, when I was there, that taught me the corporate life of, hey, this is how you're gonna start your business. They didn't know that.
You was in there
I was in there
I did
taking
the same
notes.
thing at AT&T, bro.
I was taking notes.
Same thing.
And I figure, knowledge is more dangerous than monetary money. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Getting that knowledge is priceless.
It's powerful, bro.
Nobody could have taught me that.
Bro.
So I learned how to do, W-4s, I-9 forms, the hiring process of getting people on legally. I learned about, like I talked about margins,
Right.
sales, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
All the legalities on how to start a business.
Gotcha.
Through that, no school, no nothing. It was job on training.
Okay.
So I did that for about 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
They invited me to a speaking course. It's a Dale Carnegie course.
Okay.
It teaches you how to speak in big, large groups.
Okay.
So public speaking. Right. They paid for that.
Okay.
So that was another notch under my belt. So I'm like, man, what? All this stuff is going.
Let me ask you something. Going back to that speaking course that you took.
Yeah.
The experience that you had. Because I took a speech class.
Yeah.
And it changed everything for me.
Yes.
Was it the same thing for you?
Changed my whole life.
When you learn how to speak in front of people, it changes
Yeah,
things, right?
it changes everything, and
Yeah.
what it does is it almost turns you inside out. It makes you look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they haven't had to test themselves like that.
Yeah.
You
I used to
know?
be the nervous.
Yeah.
And the dog had 4 legs, I think. Shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I took this one class that says break it down like this, and I just never let that go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
It taught you more about, like I said, that Dale Carnegie course changed me as a person because it taught me not only how to speak, but it taught me how to listen.
Okay, there you go.
And that's a skill that a lot of people, everybody can talk, but how many people can listen?
Gotcha.
So while I was there, I was learning how to, shut up some time and listen to people's ideas and make a decision based on what you're hearing.
Okay.
Instead of just, oh, well, I said this, so it needs to be that way. You know,
Okay.
so taking that course, it was so much growth in doing that. And it was a 4-month course.
Okay.
Nervous as hell going in there.
I bet.
You speaking in front of 60, 70 people you don't know, and they telling you to freestyle.
Wow.
You got to come up with stories on the fly. So I really advise anybody that wants to get into a public speaking or a high manager position, go to one of those classes.
I would recommend anybody just wanting to be an entrepreneur because
general.
communication is key, especially when you're an entrepreneur.
It's everything.
Yeah, for sure.
It's everything. And we and us at Freezing Cow, like I tell Jordan all the time, it's key that we make that the main priority is the customer.
Customer
The
service.
product can be great, but people are gonna remember us on how we treat them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And the service that they get.
I agree.
And that's how we here today. You know what I'm saying? We take everybody, no matter if you spending $2 in my shop, I'm gonna treat you like you spending $200.
For sure.
That's one of the things I noticed. First
You know
time I
what?
came in there. Yeah.
I'm always
That
gonna
was-
speak to you. I'm always gonna, welcome you in. It don't matter what you spend with us because I'm appreciative of everything that y'all give us.
You know what I noticed? Is that Allergy ain't cut this cake yet. You talking about all that
I'm
shit.
waiting on y'all,
You
man.
ain't waiting on us. It's in front of
Well,
you.
let's go to.
It's in front of you.
Talking about
So you think
freezing
I'm a
cow.
servant?
Yeah.
Talking about freezing cow, man. The very first one that I
Hold on, we're gonna make
that
that.
happened. Can I get this?
Yeah, I just need to get this out real quick. Let me cut the damn cake. Okay.
The first one that I seen was in Midwest City.
Yeah.
And my wife and I, we thought about going to that one, but we didn't go to that one.
Yeah.
It ended up closing down. Then yours popped up.
Yeah.
My wife ended up going about 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Said it was the best thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate
that. Yo, the one in Midwest City, like I said, it was a part of the initial family that started it. They were going to close all of them. So we were in talks. I was in talks to buying that one in Midwest City. Before we even got to the table to talk numbers, I went in there, he closed it.
Wow.
So it was kind of a blessing in disguise because we needed to focus on our growth on the expressway. You know what I'm saying? I think if we would have took that one, it probably would have, limited our growth because we would have took on too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know how to run the business at first. We didn't know nothing about, the drops that you have in wintertime compared to what you have in summer. You see, going back to those margins numbers, so that was us, that was a blessing in disguise. I'm glad we didn't get it, so.
He's so bad at this. But he doing it, though. He doing it, though. I'm going to ask you a real quick question, man. We got a spoon or something?
Yeah, it should be one over.
Okay,
I
good.
threw some spoons in there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Y'all ain't shit.
Hey, do we need to play a song?
Yeah, let's do
that. Before it ends up being a disaster.
Thank you. It ends up. It ends up.
All right.
Hold on, let me show you this old bug.
I'm good.
Hey, man,
got me.
Sean. Hold on. Ain't nobody on camera with me because I got to show this right here real quick, man.
Hey, man.
This is my friends. Sean, you did your thing. These are my friends. Brosco got so much to say over there. Man, we're going to give him. We're going to give
Oh, man.
Terrible, man. Who needs enemies, man? Who needs them? It's all good. Still love
All
you
right,
guys.
we got Richie Banks.
Okay.
Racks right here on the chop shop.
Let's do it.
And you know Mel made it. We ain't sampling.
The rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky. Yeah, the rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky. Yeah, the rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky. Yeah, the rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky. We came a long way from the trenches. BBS is blowing kisses. She subscribing to this pivot, she paying her tithes. Yeah, on the couches with the gang. I'm official as they claim. They know I'm the same nigga when I'm not with the guys. Yeah, ballin' like I'm Robert Orr. Like an alcoholic, keep a 40 on me. So if you coming for me, I do not authorize. Yeah, the money bag is my reflection. Throw it in over direction. When I'm in the building, she not even questioning why. Yeah, the rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky. Yeah, the rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky. Yeah, the rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky. Yeah, the rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. Rats keep coming down. From the sky.
It's your boy DJ Hezekiah, and you're tuned into the Chop Shop.
I just tell them do it right if you gon' do it. Then I tell them ride light and keep it moving. Since we know they got they bullseye on us, lot of rich niggas out here ballin' no diplomas. Made it through the mud and the quicksand. Streets held me up like a kickstand. Shit get hot as new phones and I switch plans. Money on my mind without an itch in my damn hand. Just the bills on the table, I need one chance. Cause I'm just trying to help my people when I can. I know about the struggle and the stress day. So let me take the wheel while you press play. See clear through all them phonies like an x-ray. Been on the gas, I'm just headed to the next phase. Major League on some put me where the best play. And watch me line them up like a foot race. And I be right here standing when the smoke clear. Gun still in the hand when the smoke clear. I bet they understand when the smoke clear. Chin up and chest out, nigga, no fear. I be right here standing when the smoke clear. Gun still in the hand when the smoke clear. I bet they understand when the smoke clear. Chin up and chest out, nigga, no fear. 365, 247, ain't no days off. Always reminded it's a blessing to be called boss. Trying to leave my best impression now at all costs. This my confession to the world and to the ones lost. Young men, young women, I may never cross. Words lead them to some treasure, so they better off. It's always business before pleasure when you tryna ball. Niggas sleeping on the game, so they on the flow. I'm busy gripping on the grain, blowing West Coast. I got now, fuck later is the mind state. The only way this shit gon' work is if my mind's straight. I spit dope, so it's feeling like my rhymes laced. I'm focused now, locked in like an eagle. So run and tell them niggas they not considered my equal. And I be right here standing when the smoke clear. And I be right here standing when the smoke clear. Gun still in the hand when the smoke clear. I bet they understand when the smoke clear. Chin up and chest out, nigga, no fear. I be right here standing when the smoke clear. Gun still in the hand when the smoke clear. I bet they understand when the smoke clear. Chin up and chest out, nigga, no fear.
Now rocking with DJ Ology in the Chop Shop.
We got a party to go to tonight.
All right, we back in this thing. Back in this thing. So, I'm still eating this cake. This shit good,
It's
man.
excellent, man.
But you just put this box over here. That thing empty?
Nah, it's still a little
It's
piece
still something in there. A little cone piece.
Yeah.
This shit good, bro.
I ain't want to be the
This
fat
shit
boy.
good,
that, man. Thank you.
I didn't want to be the fat boy, but I
That's
thought about
okay.
it.
I've been that my whole life. Ain't never had no problem being me, brother. Not a problem at all, man. So,
yeah.
what are some other products or even businesses that you might have thought about being in, or things that you might already be involved with that people really don't know about?
Well, going back to after the airbrushing thing, I wanted to get into real estate. You know, because everybody was doing real estate. So I'm like, all right, I'm an entrepreneur already. Let's hop into that.
Right.
But my train of thought changed when, like I said, I went to 7-Eleven. And I figured out you don't have to do everything that everybody else is doing. You know, be different.
Right.
You know, and
Because you got to be different, man, wanting to do an ice cream spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's
and then
funny.
do ice cream the way you're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny that you say that because I told people before I bought this place I was doing ice cream and everybody laughed at me, bro. Everybody.
I'm sure.
Yeah, they like ice cream. You don't make no damn
I'm
money
fat.
doing
I would
ice
have been like, yeah, I get it.
You know, but I learned working at 7-Eleven the profit margins in ice cream. Coffee and ice cream was the two biggest profit margins that we did.
Wow.
So I said, man, I don't want to be a coffee shop because you got Starbucks already. So let's reinvent ice cream. And let's do our own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was in talks with another ice cream shop. I'm not going to put their business out there.
That's all good.
They wanted to sell me a shop, but I didn't want that corporate umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We could have bought it. We could have took over, but it wouldn't have been the same thing. It just
Right.
wouldn't have been black owned.
You wanted the control.
I want control.
So I was watching Selena on Netflix. Y'all watch that yet?
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of it.
All right, so I'm watching Selena.
It ain't as good as J-Lo, but
I ain't seen it. Well, you know, really what it is.
but it's good though.
The whole fact that I'm even watching it is funny because I'm at J-Po crib, bro.
Okay.
Looking at Selena.
And it's just me and him, though. It's like, hey, this is good, though. And we supposed to be leaving. It was some shit he was watching. I pull up, and then we both start watching it. Then I got comfortable, like, shit, man, roll up. You know, so anyways, I'm watching Selena, and it came to the part, if you haven't got there, where they can go with this label, get the exposure, lose some control, or they can go with this label, work harder but have control.
Yeah.
Sounds like the same thing with you.
That's a perfect example, Brosco.
You know what I'm saying?
Having control is really the key of being an owner. You know, being in ownership. You can be franchised under somebody, but you still got to have that umbrella of you have a boss on top of you. Because the franchisee still runs everything you do. You can't step out of that legal wise.
Gotcha.
You know, so I didn't want to be an employee no more.
Okay.
You know, so I walked out of the job after 15 years, and it was the best decision I ever made. You know, it was time for me to go. You know, with no more time. You know, I literally walked out the job. I didn't put 2 weeks in or nothing. It was time for me to go.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Who you almost choked? That's how I'm finna choke this. You know what?
That's
I'm
what
good.
it sounded
hey,
like.
You make
Bro,
that call
that's
home.
what it sounded like.
Hey, look here. We good? We straight on the bank. I'm finna see that.
He said he ain't give no notice. That's how you know.
It was already planned.
Love it.
It was already written.
Okay.
I already got my on-the-job training for those 15 years.
Okay.
You already had the knowledge.
I got you.
Now just gonna make it happen.
And you knew you wasn't gonna go back.
I wasn't going
You knew
back.
it.
Never work for nobody again.
That's what's up.
You know,
man.
so
I feel the same way, bro.
It's beautiful because I
Yeah.
finally feel free, and it's only a few people that be able to say that in the entrepreneurship game,
Right.
to where you feel free in life.
Right.
You know, not
Right.
being
I'm with you
able
on
to.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
To go home and be like, man, I'm still mentally at work. I don't feel that no more. You know, or saying, man, they might call in. I gotta go to this gig. You know what I'm saying? If they still got you mentally, they got you physically. You know what I'm saying? So that was real big to me. No matter how much money I made off of it, you know. So
I think that what you talk about is that freedom that you can't get from money anyway.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Money's not gonna give you that.
No.
You know what's gonna give you that is peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
That you have control over yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You decide what you do the next day.
if I decide to work 100 hours, that's on my time.
That's
Instead of
what I'm
you
talking
telling
about.
me you got to
You know
work
what
on
I'm
it's
saying?
completely
And it's
different.
like, and you have that understanding that, you know what, I'm gonna sit on my ass today, and I know what that means. Tomorrow.
and it's crazy, man, because the longer and the more money we make, the more less important money becomes. Time becomes the ultimate equalizer.
True,
You
don't
know
drop
what
them
I'm
jewels,
saying?
man.
And all the stuff that's going on now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of local people, man, in the past that I rub shoulders with. You know, I'm starting to realize how important time is.
Word.
I could be a millionaire 10 times over, but that don't mean none of that goes with me. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
you work hard to make the money to buy the time.
Right.
The ultimate equalizer. So
Right.
that's pretty much where my state of mind is at now, because now, I mean, starting next year, I'm gonna go ahead and take the little cat out the bag. We're gonna be open 7 days a week.
Oh wow.
We're normally closed on Monday.
Okay.
You know, this is gonna be my last year where I'm pretty much working.
I got you.
It's
You
time
gonna
for
get
me
to run it
take
from the
step
investor
back.
perspective.
Yes.
So you holding
That's what's
steady
up,
at
man.
3 locations for
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, well,
Or
yeah,
you
well,
planning to-
that's what we're gonna do now. We got surprise, a big surprise coming soon.
something close to the east side.
Oh, it's gonna be everywhere, not just the east side.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Yeah.
You know you can't say that to me. My mind, I'm over here doing. You know, I already know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's-
leave it alone.
It's about to
But when I
change
was
the game.
when I was six,
Yep.
you hear that thing, boom, outside.
Ice cream truck.
So,
Just like on
Yeah.
Delirious.
So it's time, Brosco, to take it to the next level. You know,
Yeah.
COVID changed a lot with brick and mortar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when
It
it
did.
does get to somewhat normal, which I don't think it never
There's
will.
never gonna be that again.
It never be that again. That died last year.
Yeah.
But this year, I'm sorry. But it's time for us to evolve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What did he just say? Somewhere close to the east side? I come to you.
Yeah.
Where y'all gonna be at? We'll pull up.
That's
You
what
know what I'm saying?
There we go.
And that's really gonna change everything. You know what I'm saying? But
You
I
gonna put
needed to
duels
get
on it like the
Yeah.
Camaro, you-
Oh no, we gonna make it family friendly. We gonna make it family friendly the way we do it.
Wide
But what we're gonna be able to do is we're gonna be able to do church events,
Okay.
private parties,
do everything.
Okay.
There's no place you can say no.
nowhere, bingo.
Love that.
And that's
those
that's
are-
dope.
You don't want a
really
freezing
great.
cow, man.
Need that.
Yeah.
For real. You imagine if a church had a freezing cow? I'm just saying. I go to churches sometimes. They got donuts in there.
Yeah.
I'm just
Have a
saying.
Starbucks.
You know, it's just like, I
Yeah,
mean,
some
everybody
have
got that home,
Starbucks.
but man, you gotta go this year because this where all the honeys be. Right? I'm just saying, it happens. It happens. So, hey man, but they got the freezing cow pull up right when right before
Soon
you hear the
as they
organs,
hear
you
the
know the
organ.
freezing cow there.
Yeah.
So if you gotta leave early, they got you right out the door. Hey man, what you want?
Yeah.
You know?
So
Offering's gonna be all messed up.
Often just jacked
Why
up.
is it always short the exact amount of an extra large every time?
yeah, so that was key to us. To business and life is forever evolving.
Okay.
If you can't evolve with it, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
I always tell people every day is an opportunity. The beautiful thing about life that people don't look at, you got a million opportunities in a day as long as you're breathing.
Right.
So if you fail on something, guess what? You can try a million more times and try to get it done the right way. You know, I never look at my failures as, failures. I always look at them as lessons.
The lessons, bro.
You know, and I'm not afraid to fail. That's the reason why we did so many so fast. Hey, I'll fail today, but guess what? I hit my dream. I can go back and try it again when I get back right. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
a awesome outlook to have.
yeah, always got to be positive, man. I don't look at things in negative. I always see what's the positive I got out of it.
Right.
So
Let me ask you, is that your personal way of thinking, or is that what has happened after all of these years?
I always been a positive dude, man.
Okay.
If you ever came to my 7-Eleven, I was
Yeah.
always good.
Cool
I mean,
cat,
I'd be
man.
probably in the worst mood you can be, but guess
wouldn't know.
what?
You
I was
never
always
know it.
professional.
Nobody
You never
ever
know
knew it. Yeah.
And the reason why is because it's a very hard thing to do, but you always got to separate the personal and business. You have to. It's key. I always tell people, even on Facebook, I see a lot. You're either going to sell yourself personally or you're going to sell your business. You can't have both.
Right.
You know why? Because the people and the customers, they're going to choose. It's just natural. It's a human,
I agree.
instinct. They're going to either choose to like you personally
Right.
hate your business, or they're gonna love your business and hate you personally. It's gonna affect you in the long run.
Yeah.
So that's why I even try to tell Jordan, you know, my other half is let's do a 90%, 10%. And what I say is that is a 90% business, 10% personal. You know, try to protect your personal circle as close as possible, because the more people you invite, the more chances they can, you know, inflict on business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So try to keep that as, you know, as close as possible as you can be. As, you know, try to keep a little privacy on the back end. And I try. You know what I'm saying? People, they think they know us through Facebook, but they know.
You don't know anybody through social media.
Man, I had a dude cuss me out yesterday off that, man, because I didn't hire his wife.
Oh man.
I'm talking about we grew up together, man. I don't know you, man. You know, like I say, personal and business. You know what I'm saying? I know how to separate the two.
Yeah, thank you, man.
When you become an adult, it's easier to deal
It's so
with.
easy to
You won't
do.
take it personal. You know.
Thank you.
Let's go. Sean, dead or alive? Top 5.
Oh man, Pac is always gonna be number
Slid
one.
that in there.
Any genre.
Any
genre. Old school, new school, whatever.
Man, I got Pac. I got Marvin Gaye.
Oh.
I go ahead and give it to Big. Cube was in my top 5 until what he just did.
What'd he do?
We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Come back to that.
I throw Cube in that in number 4.
Yeah.
And number 5, we gotta throw some Patti LaBelle in there.
Patti LaBelle.
See, I
Very
grew up,
diverse.
It's diverse, man. And the reason why I grew up, my papa, man, I'm telling y'all, man, this dude was.
You call him Papa, that tells us everything.
Man, listen, he was a father, a mentor, a grandfather, everything. You know, your counselor.
Yeah.
He taught me so much wisdom, and me and you was talking about that before we went on live. You know, a lot of the new generation, they don't have the wisdom or the communication skills to even access that. Because as soon as they see somebody with the wisdom, they on their phones.
Yeah.
So they not even trying to soak in that knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
Before technology hit, I got all my soaking in. You know, you talking to a 70-year-old man every day, he gonna teach you some real
give
stuff.
You something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my grandfather gave me a lot before he passed.
A lot.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
And that's the key. You know what I'm saying? That knowledge that he instilled in me got me to this point today.
Yeah, that face-to-face interaction, man, that's a lost art.
A lost art.
It's a lost art,
It's-
so it's different, man.
It's
That's
different.
my little young guys, everybody like, you know, you younger than me, you a nephew. I tell them to pull up. Or we FaceTime.
You got
know what I'm
a
saying?
face-to-face
Hey,
conversation.
Bro. Yeah,
Makes
like,
a
hey, man,
huge
come,
difference,
hey,
man.
Pull up, bro. Like the other day, one of my little homies, I'm live. He, what's up, Unc? Done chilling, about to get some food. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Made some tacos. He sat there and chopped it up. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Just throw away all the devices and get typewriters.
I mean, and it's crazy. I mean, we don't have to.
That's be you with snail mail.
Smith Corona.
You have to go buy some stamps. Hold on, get some
Yeah,
stamps on your way back. Call Sean, see if they still sell them 7-Eleven. I know you don't work there no more.
I remember them days, boy. Don't even get me started, man.
Okay, as you were saying though. So you grew up diverse music. You a little bit of everything. You might have Patti LaBelle. You might have Lou Rawls. Okay, I just want to say Lou
You
Rawls.
just, yeah.
It's a funny on the podcast.
So back to what did Cube do?
Thank you.
Well, what Cube did with the, you know, trying to, and I hate mixing politics with my rappers. You know what I'm saying? With
What is the political
the
thing
platinum
you're talking
plan that they tried to sell him. You know what I'm saying? They kind of took a black eye on it because I feel like he took the rinky dink, you know, for it. You know, knowing that dude was pretty much gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the plan is gonna go through, especially with a lame duck president as it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's neither here nor there. I'm not really gonna hurt him too bad on it because I still got him in my top 5.
You
I'm
still
gonna just
love
say
him?
I'm disappointed.
You disappointed to the point
Just
where you had to say that though.
I had to say
He's
that.
my
yeah.
guy, but I had to keep it real.
Because I gotta keep it real. You know, if
Kinda piss me off.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I just can't stand by some things like that. But he's still a dope rapper.
Well, so I kind of lost touch with the story after, you know, everybody started getting on his helmet. Then I found out why. But I knew about his plan months ago.
Yeah.
And I knew that with his plan, he was trying to get it to whoever was going to read it because he felt like, one, it still needed work. And it was really that good that whoever read this and implemented it, we're going to win somehow, some way. That's what I took from it when he came out. And then I just left it alone at that because I got 100 million things going on.
And that's sort of like how I did too.
Right. And then boom, they say something else happened.
Yeah, I mean, just the doubling down on it once he knew he got the rinky dink pulled on him. You know what I'm saying? Is the thing. I'm not disqualifying his plan because I agree with it. You know, I wish because it helps me, it helps you, it helps everybody in this room.
Right.
I just think the message being sent to the messenger was the wrong one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the leadership at the top
yeah.
wasn't going. Come on, man. The shit that been going on these last 4 years. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just
like
looking
a waste
at
of
the
time.
big
Like I think for him to do that, this is just me. Just because this is like a good conversation because you feel one way and I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if I were him, if I were to go forward knowing Trump full of shit, it's like because what if somebody's not?
Bingo.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you're
What if
right.
because we all know I mean, look at him now. If I was gonna lose, I'd be gracious. I'd be a good loser. Motherfucker, no, you're not. But you see what I'm saying? So we know he's. It's funny when I watch like the news that I watch here in Oklahoma City. The local news that I've been watching forever is 9, and it's conservative as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So I have to make sure that I watch 25 just so I can see my man Malcolm, see black people, right? And I noticed that like I have this different awareness, right? So I'm going somewhere with this, I promise you. So. In doing that, when I watch Channel 9, when he's become the point of ridicule on that news station in the reddest state in the country.
In the union,
he's become the point of ridicule. Everybody knows he's full of shit now. Yeah. And they're like, yo, we can't even go with it no more. Like, he got us all looking crazy now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel you. Like, why would you even entertain this clown?
And that's the thing that I was saying.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to strike Cube on that. Because he done did so much more for us.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Being an inspiration.
Right.
Get out the hood with NWA with his movies and stuff like that. I just, like I said, I feel like the message getting to the top of the chain was falling on deaf ears.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But like you said, and that's the beauty about this, Brosco. Me and you can both agree to disagree, but still share each other's opinions. And be fine with it. Because you just made me realize, but what if there was somebody else that wouldn't listen? And
somebody
I didn't even look at it like that.
Or,
you know what I'm saying?
Or he looking at it like, but this is bigger than me.
It's bigger than
I know this nigga full of shit.
But I got to.
But somebody is saying, man, but it's you, Cube. They'll listen to you.
Yeah.
I did a post once about when it was when it was like the civil unrest was just really rampant. You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And one of my homies hit me, Street Cat. You know what I'm saying? Was like, Brosco, I need you to do something. I need you to organize something. I'm like, man, I ain't no activist, man.
Yeah.
I'm do that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, but you got to do it now because you do it with the platform. You people watch.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I'm just on here doing me. I'm smoking weed shit, man. What you talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, man, but you got to do it because somebody like me needs you to do it because I'll never do it.
Yeah.
So you got to say something. So I said something. Huge response, like 300-some shares, and everybody was ready to go march and all this old stuff, right? And I'm looking at this like, what I'm going to do with this? Because I don't even go do the marches.
Yeah.
And now everybody waiting on me to tell them something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you almost adopted the role at this point.
I was so glad when BLM popped in with the boom. We got and JB the homie. We got everything you was talking about doing, Brosco, it with boom. Because I was like, I got to call somebody that knows because I don't know how to do it.
And that message right there, like I said, even with the detailed story that you said, somebody else could have took it and ran with it. And that's beautiful, man. Listen, I didn't even think of it that way. So,
I didn't even think of the way you said it though.
You know what I'm saying? I always felt like, man, you know, you got the power already. You know what I'm saying? To actually do some changes locally in Cali, where you from.
So he might be looking at it like I'm just me.
Yeah.
And I ain't got time for that.
I understand that. Time, dude. What we talking about?
Do what you can,
man.
though.
The most
Do what you
value,
can.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm
I think Q did what he might have originally set out to do, which was bring some awareness.
Yeah.
And if it gets somewhere, cool. You know what I'm saying? If not, you know, it is what it is. Can we
I
play
take my
something?
hat off to Cube, man.
I love Q, man.
Yeah.
Due to the
guy.
fact that he took the initiative to say something.
He did.
Yeah.
With a bad looking beard. Because his beard is terrible.
Yeah, he looking scruff right now.
I don't get he look like he be wearing the kind of boots Haz wear, but Haz be clean. You know the one boots when Haz getting motorcycle clean?
Yeah.
You know what boots I'm talking about? Dave, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, say you swear you.
What color are
They black. Come on, man.
Oh,
The
your black boots.
When he put them on when he put the leather on with it. Shit.
Why he on you, man? I guess he been
see
gone.
it.
He been gone for a little bit.
Man.
Listen,
I gotta get jumped in.
He been gone for a little bit. So
what
Bronzo been.
I miss my friend, bro, being on the show, man.
Damn.
Like you, Sean, you have no idea. He
told me he was gone.
He been gone for a minute now. I'm gonna be real with
chopping it, man. We've been talking.
He talked more to you in that little conversation than he has the whole 10 months we've been doing this show.
Yeah.
But I just miss my friend.
Man, we was dropping knowledge on each other, man.
I heard it. I was like, I can't wait to find a chance to tell Hez. You know, all that goddamn talking, and then you being here, he be quiet, but he be doing his Hez thing.
That's dope.
Hey, man.
But I'm saying what I'm saying though is your energy matters, brother. I miss that. That's
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
People was missing that.
People was missing it. Yeah, we forgot it. Nobody was saying it.
Well, people out there in social land.
You gotta hold on. Do you have a
Social
song?
media.
Do you have a song? We can play
I
real
got a
quick
song, man.
on Chop Shop.
Man, I gotta play one of my good ones.
Lil
that
Johnny,
I really
what's up,
like.
Lil Johnny? Folks tapped in online.
ABC prices up right here on the Chop Shop.
On the Chop Shop. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, don't really fuck with a lot of niggas, it's plain and simple. Tried to tell you what's up before it became an issue. These bitches think they be popping, it's time to drain the pimple. Whoa, I done got back on my shit. The bitches treated me like I was nothing, but then I was back on my dick. Rolling up that cushion, seem to keep me high. Never window shopping, I just going by. Only smoke exotic, got exotic vibes. Shot it gone straight out of 3. Nigga be hating, but they only mad cause they really wish they were me. Running on runs, on time, I no candy. She want a nuts, one call her Sandy. Whoa. I got a thing for that cash. I got a thing for that gas. I got a thing for that trap. I got a thing for that glass. Wait. Call me Dr. Glad, gotta treat my patients. It ain't about no money, keep the conversation. I just want the money, gotta feed my family. Walk out to the hood, I bet my niggas handling. Walk out to the hood, I bet my niggas handling. Walk out to the hood, I bet my niggas handling. Get nigga think I'm playing a song. These niggas think that I'm playing. Bought me a car, crib, watch. I even bought me some land. And I signed to them blocks. I even bought a Saran. Wait, what do you know about Chapo? I got your livers and tacos. I had to meet up with Paco. That's how I got my advance. Nigga be talking about Rex. They like to battle the band. I had Jacob on my arm before I got to roll it. I'm just like Moses in the hood, cause everybody know me. I never post my real life. Don't need these niggas trolling. Don't need these bitches strolling. Don't need police patrolling. Wait. Smoke a half a pound of weed, I be high fuck. Niggas think they wanna walk, tell them try they got a real plug and he out in Cali. They shot my real cuz and he out in Dallas. I been hustling all my life, it's hard for me to fall. I know my haters mad as fuck, but they gon' see me. It ain't a lot that I can't really overcome. They say the choir gon' settle in before the storm. Smoking cookie, we just got it off the farm. Them bad bitches on the way, ring the alarm. $1 million on the table, that was up. We drinking candy, pour that shit in double cups. And all my niggas with me, bout to ice them up. But everybody doubted me, the price is up. The price is up. Price is up. But everybody doubted me, the price is up. The price is up. Price is up. But everybody doubted me, the price is up. The price is up. Price is up. Price is up.
Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music, like old times. Look, now I'll start the melody on the organ.
I said, no, hell no, you kiss my cock. I'm gonna listen to the goddamn Chop Shop with Brosco, Chris Cutter, fucking, what the fuck's his name? Ology, and DJ Hezekiah. Yeah!
So listen, that right there,
that's fire.
If you don't share this on your business page, I'm okay.
Exactly.
I'm okay.
Man, who did that promo, man?
Which one?
What's
that
one?
one?
That one.
The voice. He did the production. That's all us, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's all.
That's
us,
dope,
man.
man.
We get down.
That's dope.
Yeah, we need to do some new stuff too, man. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we are running out of time, and we definitely got to hit the brakes on this thing, just because we got an event coming up right now for the creatives. All right. So this is who it's not for. All right. If you ain't got an album coming out, same for you. If you ain't working on somebody's album, same for you. If you don't have canvas and paint and do all that creative stuff, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're not an entrepreneur, this ain't for you. It's for a specific genre, specific sector of individuals. Definitely individuals. Some of them work on teams. It's for the creatives, the bloggers, the entrepreneurs, the writers, the artists, the producers, the visual artists. This is for you. We have an opportunity for you to come and hang out with us up here at Castle Row, 7 o'clock tonight. It's 2809 Epperly Drive, right?
That's right.
All right.
Oh, and you only, if you coming, you only designate one blunt roller, okay? That's it. We don't need 4 niggas rolling the blunt so you can smoke it.
Cutter was very adamant about that shit.
For sure, man. But y'all know the rules when y'all get here, and we're gonna go over the rules when y'all get here. And I'll say this now. Hey man, show up with your best energy, man, and bring your mask. You know what I'm saying?
Mask up.
Like for real.
Or you don't come in.
Yeah, for real. You know, and if you one of those, I don't never see nobody sharing no drinks.
Yeah.
Nah.
You don't get that sweet.
No.
Also, man, if there's still a little bit of time left, if you want to attend some of the workshops that's going on here at Castle Row.
Okay.
We got the we still doing a music production one that'll be later on in the month.
Okay.
But we doing film scoring, videography, post production, sound design, all that stuff. We doing screenwriting was this weekend.
Really?
So
some cool shit happening here at Castle Row, man.
So I want to give Sean the mic.
Okay.
Anything you want to say? Shout out your locations, addresses.
All right, we got 3 locations. We got one in Edmond on 2nd and Bryant. We got one in Uptown Grocery Store off May and Hefner. And we got our main flagship store. It's off Northwest Expressway between Rockwell and MacArthur. We got the new cakes that they just tried. They will be dropping December 15th. But we are taking pre-release pre-orders for the holidays. You just contact me on Facebook right now. But that's the only way you're going to get an order of those because they're going fast. I mean, we already knocked out 100 plus in 5 days. So get them fast.
They good because they going to grow
great.
fast. Yeah. I just want to come in there and be a rogue employee for a day. Just take a bite out of everything. Like, man, this was missing something. I promise you, it's good. He clean.
Teeth marks and everybody
boy,
order.
What? Nah, not even teeth marks. Just, that's straight. Might lick one.
How long would he last?
Oh, he won't last.
He's not going to hire me. What you talking about now? I can only order and pick up and go. Can't even sit in there no more. Let's get out of here.
That's dope.
Peace.
No, you're gonna dig this.
You are now tuned in into the Chop Shop.
It's your boy, DJ Hezekiah, and you're tuned into the Chop.
Now rocking with DJ Ology in the Chop Shop.
We got a party to go to tonight.
What's happening? This cut class, and you are now rocking with the Chop Shop.
The Chop Shop loves the hoes and the ladies too.
Understand the concept of love.